Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. And if you're new here, a big welcome to you. Let me take you around and show you what we're going to be working on in today's video. As I mentioned in Thursday's video, I rotate my laundry room with one other room in my zone cleaning. So this room gets deep cleaned every 14 weeks. If you're new here and you're new to zone cleaning, I will attach a playlist at the end of this video so that you can see how and why I zone clean. I'm going to get in here and deep clean this washing machine, and then I'm going to go ahead and add one of these OxyClean washing machine cleaners into the drum so I can get that washed out. Then we're going to come over here to the dryer. I like to clean the gasket, clean the door. Then I also like to clean the lint filter. I run this through hot water. When you use a fabric softener, it tends to clog this up, so you want to rinse it out every now and then. And then I'm going to get in here and clean out all the lint from inside. Then we'll come down here to the bottom where I just need to get this all straightened back up, probably vacuumed out because I'm sure there's a lot of dust in there. Then underneath the washing machine, I have some things in here that need to be organized and cleaned out, and we also have some gunk here that needs to be wiped out. Then my refrigerator needs to be tended to. This is where we keep all of our beverages. So I need to come in here and take everything out, wipe everything out, and then put everything back in. So we'll be doing that. And then we are finally going to tackle these wire shelves. Now I have a lot of product here that I used in my newborn photography business. I'll be taking that stuff out. And we are going to be using this for backstock for food and paper products. So. The video that I did back in 2020 when I was packing up everything in my newborn photography studio to turn into my husband's office. Many of the things on this shelf is from that video. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep decluttering all this, but I'll link that video at the end of this one so you can see how emotional all that was for me. This right here is all my vacuum parts. So I'll need to keep those in here, and I'll just keep them on the shelf over here. I'm moving all the food and stuff into the hallway. I also have a lot of cleaning product. I think these will go on the bottom shelf. All right, so now I've got everything pulled down off of the shelves. In just a little bit, I'll be pulling them out because I need to clean the floor down here. It needs to be vacuumed and the baseboards need to be cleaned. I also want to mop underneath there. Anyways, before I do that, I want to go ahead and do the washer and the dryer. Now the dryer is going to be releasing a lot of that lint, so I don't want to have that lint getting all over everything that I just cleaned. So it's better to go ahead and start here. All right. All right, so tell me you have a dog without telling me you have a dog. Now, I have to check these drain holes often to remove this dog fur. This washer has a special feature that dries out the drum and the gasket after you empty the washer. It helps to eliminate that smell and the mold that oftentimes front loaders are known to have. It's an awesome feature, but it dries the pet fur in place. So after I wash, I'd like to remove the fur, but I'm not the only one that's using the washer, so this happens. It's no biggie, it only takes a few minutes just to pull it out. I've shown this before. So this washing machine has this dispenser here that you can fill full of 50 ounces of Tide. And it also has the ability to tell the company that I'm running low, so it automatically sends me another thing of Tide so I can put it in here. Another cool thing is anything that you see here that's blue and inside the drum that's blue, that's impregnated with microban, so it helps to keep away mold and things like that. So I don't have a lot that I need to clean in here because the washing machine pretty much does it for you. But I'll just wipe it down real quick and then just be sure everything is clean real quick. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the self-clean. Get that drum cleaned out, and I'm gonna add this into it. This washer recommends using a cup of bleach to clean the washer, so I do that every so often, especially after washing the dog bedding. However, I have one more packet of this washing machine cleaner and one of those Fresh tablets that I want to go ahead and use up. My goal in the next few months is to use up or give away all the products that I'm not using. I love to try new cleaning products, so with that, I've been able to gauge many of my favorite products. All right, so I'm still liking my lint container. It has a very strong magnet here on the back, and I just stick it on the side of the machine and throw my lint in there. It's very handy. Now, I stuck this little magnetic hook here because I like to hang these towels on them. Now, I got these towels from IKEA, but I'm pretty sure you can find them on Amazon. I'll look for them, and if I can find them, I'll link them in the description box. Anyways, I use these just to wipe out any hair that might be left in the washing machine, especially when I wash things that belong to my dog. All right, so I'm sure you've seen one of these. It goes down into the lint trap to help pull out a lot of that lint. Okay, so you can see how this really gets in there and grabs all that lint. Now, it doesn't grab everything. I try to grab as much as I can, but I at least loosen it up so that way I can suction it with the vacuum. See it down in there? Yeah, gotta get all that out of there. I take time to do this during zone cleaning so that I'm certain my appliances are being maintained on a schedule. These machines are fancy, but truth be told, they aren't built to last like they were when my mother was buying them. So to improve my chances of having my appliances last a while, I take a few minutes to maintain them. Maybe if I make a little hook at the end. Something like that. Maybe something like that will help me get it. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can get down there and get it now. I was hoping that if I get in there and just rub this back and forth that it would, the hook would grab it, but I'm not sure that it's going to. It's got a little bit of it. All right, let me put down the camera and see if I can grab it. Just that one little piece left in there. Hoping the hook will grab it for me. Oh, almost got it. There it is. Look at that. It's a big old piece. All right, let's see if there's anything left in there. A little bit more. I'm just going to drop it here on the floor because I'm going to be vacuuming anyways. So. Bit more. All right, now I'm going to give it one more vacuum. All right, so it's pretty clean down in there now. I'm going to go ahead and clean off the rest of this, clean inside the drum, clean the outside of this, and this is the reason why I'm not cleaning the baseboards before I do this. So I'll get all this cleaned up and then we'll go to the next step. If you're following my 7-task zone cleaning, you can see that I'm not following top to bottom here. But because I'm working in a tight space and I'm adding in repurposing my metal shelves, I'm rearranging my tasks. However, each task is getting done. Now numbers 4 and 5 would be appliances in this room. I'm working on a video of showing you what a day in a week of zone cleaning looks like. I'm going to pull out the weekly schedule chart that I use. Many of you already have this chart, but I have about 1,000 more subscribers since I last offered the free printout. Would this type of video be helpful to you? I know other channels offer something similar. The difference is mine is focused on keeping a tidy home without endless amounts of steps. I've done zone cleaning most of my adult life, and I've been able to simplify it so that I don't become overwhelmed. So let me know below if this is a video that you would like to see. In Thursday's video, we're going to be organizing underneath my kitchen sink, and I'm going to clear out all my extra products, and I want to share with you my current favorites. Double check that you're subscribed and that your bell is on and set to all, so that way you'll be reminded when I post a new video. I'm going to give the filter a good vacuum. This is typically what I do when I do zone cleaning, but I'm going to go a step further and I'm going to soak this in some hot water to get off that extra fabric softener that gets stuck in the screen. Alright, so now I'm using my Dock-A-Pole to wipe down any of the cobwebs that might be in the corners. I also use it to wipe down the dust off the top of the doors and in the vents and the lights. This is the E-cloth mop. I just wet the pad with very hot water, and now I'm going to go to town cleaning these floors. I don't show it, but after I get everything clean and organized, I finish off doing the floors one more time. I just prefer that my floors are the last thing that I do on my list. It's kind of like the final touch. My store was out of the fabric softener and scent beads that I like, so I chose the downy ones. Now I'm not thrilled about it, but I'll make do until mine come back into stock. Alright, let's reorganize under the dryer. This is where I keep my Bissell steam shot and my dusting products. I also have some things under here that I'm not using, so I'm going to separate those out so that I can get rid of them. These are pads to help move furniture, and this is a duster attachment that goes to my docker pole that you saw me using earlier. Under the washer is where I keep my extra detergent, fabric softener, a bottle of bleach, and my mop refills. I also keep my e-cloth mop pads in here. And this Tide is what I use in my mop bucket. This drawer has been making a weird noise, so I'm trying to reproduce the sound. It seems it's only doing it when there's weight in the drawer. I no longer need this Calgon water softener because we already have an in-home water softener. Alright, so let's jump into cleaning out this refrigerator. The majority of the things that we keep in here are beverages, and occasionally we'll store some leftovers in here if there isn't room in our main fridge. I'm using Thieves by Young Living and a microfiber cloth to clean with. I'll link these can holders below. They came in a pair and can easily be attached to stack. Don't ask me why I don't have the second one stacked. I know I have a good reason, but I just can't remember right now. Can't get the second drawer out because the door is restricted from opening wide enough. So I can't get to that middle bar so that I can clean up that spill. I think that my husband likes to have the single stack shelves because my husband likes to store different beers. This makes it easier to get to. We have a lot of adult kids and my husband likes to spoil them with new IPAs that he tries. The sun just came out and the snow is about to melt. So we're going to be getting some funky lighting going on in here, but I'm going to go ahead and move forward so that I can complete this project. Now, since we're talking about projects, I want to address some comments that I get about not having enough energy to get done what you see me doing. Now, please remember that this video is highly edited and the majority of it is sped up. This project took me hours to do. When I was done, I messaged Robin from Robin Lane Low to get a pat on my back for all the hard work. I wouldn't typically do a project this size in one day. Yes, I would zone clean in one day. However, the list is 7 tasks, so that way you can break them down into 7 days, or you can do a couple of tasks a day. I do it in one day because I've allotted the time to do so. Decluttering and organizing these shelves added in a good 2 hours to this project. I wouldn't normally add in decluttering and organizing in a zone cleaning day. Instead, I would make note of an area in the zone that needs attention, and in that week, I'll tackle that area. I try to keep it bite-sized. Not every single area needs attention this round. You can get to it next time you get to that zone. All you need to be mindful of is keeping tidy the new decluttered area. So all that to say, I am not Superwoman. I'm just a woman wanting to make a good video to encourage my subscribers to set up good routines. This has become a job for me, so I spend hours on it. Now, following a good morning and evening routine, plus your zone cleaning, will save you so much time. I'll be talking more about this in upcoming videos. Here on the bottom shelf is where I'm going to put my kitty's litter tray. This is the best invention if you have a kitty. This litter box is self-cleaning. All we do is put in one of these trays and the litter box rakes the litter to remove the waste. Every week and a half or so, we put the top on the box and we refill with a new tray. You never come in contact with the waste. I'll link this along with the other products that I talked about in this video down in my description box. Alright, so let's look at some good before and afters. This is my favorite part of watching videos. Anyways, these shelves are much more functional set up this way. This frees up some of the space in my pantry by holding our back stock. And my daughter has convinced me that I need to have some food put away for emergencies. So that's why you see the extra rice and beans and canned foods. And this is a before of underneath the dryer. Everything pretty much stayed. I just reorganized it. The same thing with the washer. Everything pretty much stayed. I just cleaned everything up and reorganized it. And here in the refrigerator, we just took everything out and cleaned off the shelves, and then we restocked it. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It really helps my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. I'm going to see you again on Thursday, where we're going to get underneath my kitchen sink. I'll see you then. Stay blessed, my friends.